The girl trying to tell her guy, I'm telling you we must say goodbye. I can't believe when I hear once more the very words that was said before. From deep within your broken heart, your voice echoes in the dark, your voice echoes in the dark.
Hello, this is Scottish Girl on Instagram coming at you with a podcast called The Trees Have Eyes on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Spreaker.com. Hey everyone. I apologize everyone. I am so tired. I honestly didn't get very much sleep last night at all. I would say I got like 3 hours of sleep. Oof. I'm just really tired right now. And I don't feel right. I've been so lazy like all day, doing absolutely nothing with my time. Like I'm just like groggy and I feel like snoring, honestly. I'm so sleepy that can't sleep. That's my name. I'm sleepy that cannot sleep. And it's weird. I've always been that way. I've been having this insomnia problem where I'm basically sleepy who don't sleep. I'm like a sleepwalking person who doesn't sleep. And I just listen to music a lot because I want to be a DJ. But then I do like, I don't know, I listen to a lot of songs because I want to review everything and like a lot of things, you know, and whatever. I don't know. It's almost winter time. I probably won't be successful with that right now. It may be like seasonal or whatever. I don't know. I just want some type of purpose in my life. I want to feel the purpose of having a purpose. And I feel like when I do nothing and I stare into outer space, it just brings me blank. Like I just don't find it comfortable for me to do nothing with my time. I was like a schedule and I like to be able to be prepared for my schedule. So I like to sleep at night and like work and do stuff during the day, which I don't work really. And so it's been a hell of a life, you know? So I don't really consider myself to be a professional in anything, really. So, I mean, because of my circumstances, I just haven't had the proper best things that have happened in life to get there where I need to be. And so it's not that great. I personally don't want to be in these weird experiences. Like, for example, okay, so I have a payee, and it's bizarre. It's weird that I have a payee because I'm very good with money. I'm very good with numbers and money, whatever. And so, like, the payee just told me as I didn't get all my checks from last month, they put them on hold. And I was supposed to get like $600 for the month. They told me, oh, we're going to start giving you $50 a week. and you're just going to get the $50 every week. You're not going to make up for what you already had and then get more money afterwards. So I thought that was fucking weird because it's still October and I'm supposed to be still making money like I was making before. And she didn't explain anything. I was just almost cussing her out because she shouldn't be doing that. She shouldn't be forcibly telling me what to do with my money. And like, she should at least explain better and talk to me in person before that. But why would I need someone to fucking me? That's the thing that I don't understand. Why would I need to fucking have somebody manage my fucking money? If I'm like one of those types of people that could be investors or whatever and do my own thing and like, you know, be really good with money. I just never had the opportunities in life to have money, to be good for myself, to have enough money to have a life that I want to do, you know, for myself, you know? And of course that fucking bothers the fuck out of me because I'm a very, very intelligent person who has so much creativity in me to do whatever the fuck I want my money, to do whatever the fuck I want for myself, and I think that's so wrong. But I know exactly what the fucking problem is. It's fookery. It's really fookery. It's fooking me. It's something that's fooking with me, okay? See, let me tell you this, okay? Oh my God, I had to talk to police officer, about my fookery situation on the internet where I've talked to people over the time that have recently been in the category of human trafficking. And so, like, I know what's going on. I don't have to literally tell all my business to everybody. But I've just had too many fucking people fooking with me. And you know what? Actually, I don't even consider myself a fook buddy. I don't consider that. I think I've been just fooked with and controlled. And I feel like my circumstances are different from most white girl privileges. Where most white girls have the ability, I would call it white girl, like that's my slang for people that have what they need in life. People that truly have it made for themselves from the start when they were born. Their parents raised them correctly to be where they wanted to be. They got a university degree. They got where they needed to be in life. They have a car, you know, those things. I don't have any like problem with that, with people having the life that they want to live. I have a problem with me not living the life that I want to live. And so I just have a problem with all of that stuff. I mean, I think that most people have every right to do what they want to do. They have every right to be themselves. And they have every right, they have all the rights in the world to not be stuck in fookery mode, to be fooked with and controlled. When it's just basically what the whole system is doing is taking advantage of poor people, putting people in a situation where they're poor, so that you can make money off of them and exploit them. That's what human trafficking is. You exploit people. It's called fraud, and you exploit people. You use coercion to manipulate people and put them in a situation they don't fucking belong in. That's what it is. And it's robbery. They rob you for your money. And if that's your money, then no one should fucking touch it and touch your money and tell you what to do with your money. Because, bitch, I can handle my own fucking money. I just have these really creepy parents that, if you noticed in my mom's voice last time when she was in the video, the podcast, she sounded really creepy to me. Something about that lady sounds so creepy. She's a creepy bitch, and I don't like her. And I feel very uncomfortable. I almost hate her so much. I don't feel loved by her. I feel like I don't need her love. I feel like I've never experienced what love is from my own family. And so, how do I explain this? I'm not to be fucked with, okay? Don't be fucking with me in my booty hole. Why would you want it anyways? And why the fuck do you care? Why would you want to create somebody who's beautiful the way they are to be fooked with? Because they had sex when they were 18. Okay, you know what? People can have sex. People can fall in love. That's normal stages of life. Maybe I fell in love with somebody too early. I didn't know them very well. Because why would I know them if I didn't know relationship skills? Because I was being fooked with by my own family members. My whole life has been filled with trauma and abuse. So how can I say that my life has been the greatest to be fooked with? You can't fook with my life. It's not yours to fook with. You don't know me. Nobody on this planet knows me but myself. I only know myself more than anybody else. So don't you dare tell me that you know me, because you don't. Yeah, I can be angry if I want to. And I am kind of angry right now. Something in me is giving me like this butterfly anger where I just feel like bursting. And I feel like just being angry a little bit. Because I don't feel right. I don't feel right at all. And so I just want to I'm going to make this longer actually. I like long podcasts. I think they explain a lot. Maybe like 45 minutes is good for this podcast because I think that's the right amount of time that someone can sit and watch a podcast or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I guess because people have fooked with me improperly, because they made me feel like I don't have rights, or I don't have a life, or it's not normal to have sex, or it's not normal to be myself, or it's not normal that I care about sex because I don't care about it. Why do you think that would be, that I don't care about, being an adult? Experiences adults have. They have normal relationships with people. I've never really had normal fucking relationships with people. I was born as a creature from Satan already. To be a fucking Satan's child already. But you know what? I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree what the people are saying about me is true. That I'm Satan's child. I'm not Satan's child by any means. And I don't want to be a little snake for your pleasure. I'm not for that. And what I find wrong is, a long time ago, I told the hairdresser that I was asexual. I still agree with that. I still agree I'm kind of asexual. I would agree with that. I never masturbate. I don't have any interest in it. I've lost my taste in good things. I've lost my taste in what's normal, what's human. I just don't feel like I'm really a person who's been treated like a person. Like I said, as a homeless woman, I have no needs. And just when I become homeless, when I tell somebody I'm at risk of homelessness, I'm at high risk of homelessness, they're going to tell me, they're going to fook me again. They're going to tell me they're going to control my money. So I have no money to save up for myself. When they know I'm capable of saving up my own money. So they give me $50 to start out with for the week, but I had all these other paychecks that they were supposed to give me. I find that so offensive and so wrong. Because I was in jail. Are you serious? I'm going to talk to I'm going to talk to the Social Security Administration. I'm going to tell them my situation. Because I do not agree with it by any fucking means. And I will report to them. I will tell them my situation. I'll let them know everything. In fact, I could just give my whole parents my whole entire paycheck for Social Security. I could start making my own money. Because I feel bothered by this. I do. I just do. I mean, how can I make my own money anyways? It's complete fookery. Complete fookery. It's bizarre. So, it's bizarre. I just really had a bad deck of cards. Like one of my friends said. He said, you've had a bad deck of cards in your life. And no one has helped you get where you needed to be. You've only done it on your own. Yeah, I've tried too much. I've tried for a long ass time. You know what? I might as well just be someone's sex slave, because it seems like that's just what the world's trying to get at, is everything about me to fooks with, so that I'm dead. I'm like a dead person. Don't be fooksing with me no more if I'm dead. If I'm just a corpse, you can't fooks with me no more. God's got me now, so you can't fooks with me. But what is God? What is God? Is that royalty? What are we taught when we talk about royalty? What is that? You think about people when they have weddings and royal weddings, they have all these privileges and luxuries that other people don't have when they get married. You think about somebody getting married and their royalty, their royal wedding. They treat their wedding and their spouse like they're royal and they're beautiful and they're a dove and they should be treated with so much purity and respect like an angel, you know. I would love to see that happen for me. It's not going to. I already know my situation. I was born to be somebody that I don't want to be. In my life, I've always dreamed about having kids. I've always dreamed about having a big family or living my best life where I love my kids and I treat my kids with respect. And so, instead, I'm a warrior who's not a human being, who's taught to fight for her every right in this world instead of just understand it's okay to be calm and just relax. You know, it's not like something that I can personally change on my own because I can't. I don't have the capacity anymore to change what I cannot change because it's aggravating. I'm tired of. I can't even put up with one day of it. I'm so sick of it. You might as well see me stay at home with cancer and die of cancer because I'm just done with all that. But I know my purpose in life, and that is not my purpose in life. So I don't think that's going to happen at all in my life. I don't see that happening anytime soon. If somebody really cares about me, they show it. They show the respect. They don't just fooks with you to understand what fooks is, to understand respect. And then waste your fucking time for years of your life to not understand the fooks with who fooks with my respect. I don't personally like being fooked with, so, you know, I'm saying fook a lot. Yeah, I am asexual. I would agree. I would agree with that. It's my protection, isn't it? I just think that royalty in marriage is beautiful. I think it's beautiful to treat your spouse with so much respect. But just remember something about our history in the United States. I don't even know my history and my ancestors. I mean, I was told my whole life that I was 100% Scottish. That isn't true. Why would I be 100% Scottish? Nobody's 100% full blood anything. They're mixtures of different types of people. And we all have some African in our blood. We all have some German in our blood. We all have some Native American in our blood, okay? We've all come from somewhere somehow, and it all came in our DNA a long time ago. There's like different parts of our DNA. And for someone to teach us that we're all 100% white girl, that's fooked up, man. That's some fooked up fucking shit. I know that's not true, because how could that be possible? Yeah, I have the education level to not be messed with to a point where I can't have my own kids and teach them to develop correctly and start a family and live my best life and take care of my own children. And so I love when marriage is like about royalty. But do you realize that blacks in our communities have been treated like their marriage was not dignity? It was not about anything that was royal. We were taught that they were white girl privileges from beyond. Anyone with the uterus gets married if they're white. We're taught that as white people. We're taught you have to be royalty. You have to train your life to get where you need to go in life. You know, I was born in a middle class family that never respected me. It was like lower middle class to upper middle class. It kind of got from lower class to middle class. But, I mean, that's not a reason to treat your daughter like she can't grow up or can't live her life, you know. And it's so frustrating, you know, when we don't let our kids, like our daughters, have marital relationships with their spouses, or have the chance to have a spouse, or a chance to have a boyfriend, or a chance to grow up. It's kind of like, you know, what was I taught to develop like an adult to begin with? To have a good quality family in my life to begin with? Then it really makes me realize I am back in the time of slavery. I am a prostitute. There's a man who wants to take me out to Vegas and pimp me. He doesn't want a relationship, but he's in love with me because I'm in love with him. So, but I feel like I've been kind of controlled and fooked with too much because honestly, I probably am asexual. I'm probably not a person who does that very much or has interest in that anymore. Because, see, the thing is, it's just been too much of it. It's been layers and layers and layers of wrongdoings from other people to my self-value of what I value in my life and what I want in my own life. And it will never happen for me. It'll be back in slavery times when they used to treat slaves like they just worked all day, never got paid. They treated slaves like, they have all these kids. We're going to reproduce more and more and more kids, you know. And they had to figure out some type of birth control to stop it from happening because they didn't want to have kids all the time. Ultimately, people who were slaves never got married. They never got married. They were kind of like the people that were forced to have sex with people they didn't want to have sex with to get pregnancy because they wanted them to get pregnant all the time to make more babies to have more slaves. And it was white girls' privileges, white guys' privileges to put a diamond ring on the finger of a woman and get her pregnant when it's appropriate. When you get to know someone better, when they know you better in person, so they know you and they trust you and they are able to talk to you better and feel like they're valued when they're together with you. Not uncomfortable or like this is just weird or wrong or creepy in some way that creeps you out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't personally feel comfortable with a lot of things that our history has taught us. We haven't even received the best education in the first place to go to college. Yet we still get jobs and obtain jobs from not going to college. Or from going to college but not learning correctly in college. We didn't learn correctly in college, so we ended up having jobs that we couldn't really help people in their situations because our jobs didn't require you helping people as much as was required to help. People don't overdo things anymore. They just do what they're required to do. And so they don't really help people. They don't really get people out of situations that they don't belong into. And, you know, it's important that we value people around us and not have sex with them if we don't know them, and we respect their boundaries, because that causes more problems for the world around us. And so it's not good to just jump into relationships or just try and know someone, or, you know, if you don't know someone, you don't get married to them. And if you don't know someone, you don't fuck with them with their IQ level that they don't know you so well, right? To not know them. Because they don't know you, so why would you fuck with them and everything about them to get them pregnant in the first place? And that's what I'm here today to talk about. Yeah, I will be kind of sick in my life if I don't have kids in my life, but that's because I've always wanted to have kids in my life. But that doesn't mean I have to have kids in my life. It's just I've always wanted that. It makes me feel kind of sad to be let on that I have kids and I don't have kids, because the kids just walked away from me. I've never been raised to be the one that was the adult in the house. I was less than the household. Less than any adult in the household. It's like almost like I'm compared to a child being the adult that I am, being as full grown as I am. And so, I mean, I can be confused sometimes at things that, you know, just kind of don't make sense to me. And it bothers me still, of course, because I just think if I ever become pregnant with any babies, I'll be a single mom. I won't ever be somebody who has, who ends up having a relationship with someone to better themselves. So I just don't feel that it will ever happen the correct way. It won't be the right way. So either it'll be confusing and won't make any sense, or it'll be something that I just kind of like, I'm pretty sure that I will be gone if something happens to me. I mean, I've been treated kind of like in the era of slavery back in the day, when people knew that slaves didn't have rights at all. They didn't have rights. Their guardians were their slave masters. And their slave masters owned them like an estate, owned them like a piece of property, where they could just throw them around and tell them what to fucking do with their bodies, with their life, with their heart, with their lungs, so they can breathe and they can live and their blood can go through their body and they can walk with their own 2 feet. Whatever it is, Black lives matter. And I think all lives matter. And all babies' lives matter. And so no person like me should feel frustrated that something makes them feel kind of ticked off, uncomfortable in some way. And I'm really just aiming for prosperity and happiness for myself, but something in me is telling me that's never happened for me. It's not going to happen in the future. And I don't want to be in any position where I'm scared for my own life, because I don't deserve to go through that. And I deserve better. I deserve a lot better than all that. And yes, we should all have white person privileges to get married. To get married just the way we want to have a life. It just symbolizes what romance actually is and what love is. And that people, when they get married, it's a sentimental value. It's not something they just throw around, play around, you know. It's not. I mean, I'm almost speechless. I'm sorry if I'm speechless right now, because I don't honestly know what to say anymore. I just don't know what to say. When I feel like my life has not been lived the correct way, I feel very empty. Even though I'm very mentally strong and ambitious. It's just these fucking parents that live with me don't give me options for growth to be the adults that I want to be. And it's sad, because if I'm forced to fucking have caution to live with them, to forced to get in their fucking car, no, they don't fucking do that. That's unprofessional, to fucking force someone in someone's car. Like a abduction. We're going to force you in their car. We're going to push you inside the vehicle so you get in that car, instead of just give you options to choose what you fucking want. God, I'm so tired of this. I would love to just feel like I'm just all by myself. I would love to feel that way. For 5 to 10 minutes of my day, just feel kind of like Maddie's just feeling cool. She feels like herself. She feels like she's just herself, chilling out. Nobody's in her fucking business at all. Nobody walks all over Maddie to know her business, know everything about her. I just don't feel comfortable living in this house with my parents. That's all. I want to live on my own. I want to do what I want to do. I want to clean my own house and not treat someone else's house like it's garbage and I don't pick up after myself. I'm obviously not going to pick up after myself if I live in their house. Like, God, I don't want to live with them. They're fucking creeping me out. Fucking creepos. Like, I just like Krusty the fucking Clown. Like stop with this. It's just, it has to end at some point. You can't keep doing this. I'm already 32. I'm not 24. I'm not 22. I am 32, bitch. If you don't understand that by now, I might as well be 50, and then I might as well be 80. Because I'm just not your type, just to let you guys know. I'm not anyone's fucking type. People don't know anything about me. They shouldn't even talk to me. They don't want to know anything about me. And if your only aim about me is sexual reasons, get the fucks out. Because you really have no interest in what I'm really interested in my life. It's not going to make it better. So go fix it better now. And that's really funny, but not really. By the way, I'm a prostitute who's asexual. And my body is a heart of St. Mary. No human trafficking, no abortion zone. And I stand with my life with that. And I'm not anyone's queen. I'm their angel. I'm not their queen. So if I'm not treated like royalty beforehand from a long time ago, then don't bother treating me like that just now, because it's not going to happen. My life probably has different purpose than you treating me like I'm human. I look at my arms right now and I got beat marks on my arms because of people at the hospital that were putting their hands on me. I'm so tired. I really need to sleep right now. I need to sleep, and I shouldn't be experiencing bizarre things. But I mean, sometimes I find things on the internet to be so entertaining. But I mean, what does that do for me anyways? It really doesn't do nothing for me. I mean, I'm not even into all this. It's not me to feel this. It's the other creature inside me that feels kind of messed up with all this stuff. I'm hungry right now, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't have white girl privileges as a person, a human being. I have these human trafficking privileges as don't care about my needs or don't care about anything. People shouldn't care about anything that I am concerned about. People shouldn't care about anything at all. And I think most of my life has been suffering. It's still going to continue to be suffering. And I think this podcast is really all that I got left. I mean, I think I'll be successful at making this podcast. I think it's important to talk and speak my mind. So, I know what love is, and I've definitely experienced love the wrong way. And, I just want things to be better, not for worse. But yes, I do agree that marriage should be valuable for every person on each side, equal relationship on both sides. I just feel like resting right now. I'm in I don't care mode. Like, I do not care about nothing. So if you ask me what I care about, I'll tell you I care about this podcast and what I'm talking about, things that, I've experienced. That's what I'm interested in. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm just really tired. I'm so tired right now. I'm really hungry and tired, and I just want to sleep. I'll sleep forever if I have to. I'll sleep the whole entire weekend. I'm just that tired. Well, I'm so tired that I'm just going to let you guys go. And thank you for listening, all of everyone who subscribes and follows, downloads my videos. Anyone who watches my videos and actually sits there and listens to them, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you listening and caring and understanding what I'm going through. And I care about what you're going through too. So let's just make the world better, not about bullshit. Because life shouldn't be a game of bullshit where people mess with what you value most. It was nice to talk to you guys. You guys have a nice night. Bye.